Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Star City. I hope everybody's had a good week. And this is issue 12. Dun dun dun. Last week, our heroes tracked down the what's Machigi?
Infernalists.
The Infernalists a bit more. They found a place where they were working on with the substances that they'd found in the warehouse the previous week. And they also figured out who was behind the break-in at the museum,
which was awesome.
That's one way to describe it, I think. Much to the consternation of Dr. Arcane.
Poor Dr. Arcane. Started out so naive and trusting.
Started out?
Shut up. He's cynical and hard-bitten now. Grrr.
Sure he is. Sure he is. To be fair, she didn't actually steal anything.
Right.
Gav's not quite back yet, I think, but...
Hello?
Hello.
That was weird.
Yeah, strange sound. Made me a little bit nervous, but hey. So...
I'm here.
Yay!
Okay, there we go.
Fucking mic. When it unmutes, it takes a second.
A warning to those of you who are going to be listening
Stop hitting it with a hammer.
A warning to those of you who are going to be listening to the recording. Peter's headset is acting up, and so you might encounter random stretches of silence. Hopefully not, though.
Yep. Hopefully not. If that happens, yeah.
We'll all panic.
Yep.
Be running and screaming and whatnot.
Gav, are you, like, rubbing your microphone or something?
He's making out with it.
My mic was muted, not me.
It wasn't me, because I was hearing it.
It's not me, I don't think.
I don't know. We'll see. Anyways,
Oh, that sounds like it might be me. I'm going to make sure I don't fiddle with the cord here. Hang on.
Yep.
All right. Now it's going to be pinned to my shirt, so that should take care of it.
Okay. Yay! All right, so, let me, wrong thing. Here we go. Nope, that was the right thing. I'm dumb. There we go. There we go. Let me just adjust this a little bit here. There we go. Okay, so we left off with you guys having been planning on what you were going to do next.
Right. We had the, this other Bass statue, which is going on auction in a couple days.
That was a statue of Osiris, actually.
Osiris, right. The other Egyptian statue.
Right.
All statues are Egyptian. And all Egyptians are Bast. The end.
Uh-huh.
However, it also fell to our suspicion that that thing going on auction might belong to Providence, and thus it might no longer be up for auction. So, yeah.
It's entirely possible, but... So... You guys were thinking about having Iris going to put up the second of the three statues she was going to do
right.
as soon as she could, and then you guys would make a move of some sort.
Exactly.
So, the ball's in your court, gentlemen.
Well, okay, we got, John came back, I assume.
I'm pretty sure he came back from possibly being killed by horrible infernalists and having his soul barded for more power.
Oh, he came back. He was part of that discussion.
Yeah.
Right. How is the van coming along?
The van is coming along. It will take... well, if you want to ask... I will say flat out, Tony says... Tony will tell you it'll take about a week to finish.
Let's see.
At least. And that's without, doing any tests on to make sure that everything works appropriately.
Right. Just trying to consider all of our arsenal and such.
Right.
I feel like we were thinking about some sort of deadline.
That sounds familiar. Not sure how the deadline worked in though.
Neither do I. Were the Infernalists going to do something? Where the Dark Side is going to do something after a certain period of time?
Not that you know. They are working on the
Right.
on the formula, and they've got a chemist who's working on it.
Okay. Well, we have the warehouse taken care of, so we can make sure that they no longer get many more of that stuff. Maybe our next move should be to sabotage the supplies that they currently have.
Hmm.
I think that might have been your plan. Actually, you're going to go hit the place where they were working on the.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Therefore, there is exactly one person in your group who knows where that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, be useful.
I'm always useful.
Yeah, I know. It's just a fun thing to say.
Right. So it's basically going back to where where I was. Okay, I just need to get my head back in it. So we were talking about attacking this building, this chemist's lab.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure we're prepared if Big Bad Demon Dude is still there. And I am the only one who knows where it is, so I shall show them on a map.
Excellent.
Fair enough.
All right. You were able to pinpoint the spot on the map pretty well. Gav, give me an intelligence check at +5.
Intelligence.
Or intellect, or whatever it is.
The think good ability.
Hang on, my map tools isn't thinking good. Come on. Ah, crap. Hang on a second.
Live, everybody!
I think last week it was my computer, now it's yours. Christ.
All right.
Come on.
Gav, what's your intellect?
I'm just looking that up now. My PC basically tried to go onto map tools and then went... Just give me 1 second.
The derp.
Yeah. I think it might be +10 at the top off the top of my head. So that, and yes! Okay. Intellect? +6.
So total of +11 then.
Yes. Map tools? Yay! There we go.
Yeah, +10 sounds a little high to me.
Push the button. Is it going to work?
Push the button!
Push little button.
I heard it ding on your side. There we go.
15. Well, a 15 is enough to remember where it is, so sure. Not that hard.
Okay.
Especially when you have a map.
A map.
The truth is, John Doe does not know how to read maps.
The truth is, John Doe doesn't really pay attention to where the fuck he is.
Truth is, John Doe doesn't actually know how to read.
All right.
You can speak 6 languages, but you can't read? No! Speak 6 languages, not read 6 languages.
He doesn't actually know English. He's just so good at bluffing, he's convinced you all he does.
Yes.
He's actually a bear. Anyway, all right. So do we know where that is? Okay.
It is one of the. It is an abandoned factory.
Okay. Given the types of chemicals we know that were in the warehouse, do we know if they have to be preserved in any particular manner?
The stuff that they were using, no.
Okay.
All of it is fairly, at best, some of it they might want to refrigerate some of it.
Okay. Let's see. So, if we were to infiltrate the place, and they would probably be higher on their guard because John was able to get in there once. If we were specifically to try and delay what they're doing by sabotaging their stuff, there would probably be no real simple way of going about it. We would basically just have to break it all to blow up or something.
Yeah, basically you have to get in there, beat up people, and break stuff, yes.
Does John have any idea how much of their setup was he able to see?
A reasonable bit of it. It was basically an abandoned factory, as I said. There are a bunch of old industrial machines in there. It looked like there was a catwalk over one side. There was a sort of behind a wall, it looked like there was sort of an office-y type area and the like.
Did the guy that we interrogated ever mention relatively how often they would come to pick up supplies from the warehouse?
It was sort of on a erratic schedule. I think the implication seems to be that it depended on the experiments that the chemist was doing and
Okay.
how much material he was using up how quickly and so on.
I'm just trying to figure out if it would run out on its own. But let's see. That's not to say that there wouldn't be another place possibly that would be where they would have the stuff stored either. So.
Indeed.
But that's an idea possibly just sabotage the operation. Also, if we were to apprehend the scientists working on it, that would really help. Actually, that might be an easier solution than just trying to cut off their supplies. But all of that's a moot point if we don't have a way of being able to get in there without the devil trying to stop us. Let's see.
Oh, I'm sure Azazel's no real threat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's not a problem.
I'm open to suggestions, guys. Let's see.
Assault isn't really my thing.
I'm not suggesting assault.
Well, do we have a floor plan? He says,
we could
looking
probably.
at John.
I could sketch one out, I suppose, going by memory.
We could probably get one too. I mean.
Oh yeah, city records.
Honestly, it's I sort of described it. It's a big rectangular building. There are a bunch of industrial machines on the inside. There's a big door that faces the street. There's sort of, as I said, there's a catwalk along the southern side of it. The door faces the west, basically faces west. There's sort of a wall that goes to the office areas in the back on the east side of it. And there's like little, there's a bathroom on the sort of southwestern side and such. It's not very, it's not like it's a super complicated building. It was part of a sort of a complex, but most of it's been torn down by this point. There's just this one building left, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's a lot of flat ground around it.
Yep, pretty much.
Which makes it both easy to, what's the word I'm looking for? Surveil, but really hard to sneak up on and easily defendable.
Yep.
Unless, does it have sewer access?
That might be how they're getting in and out.
Well, does it have sewer access? That's actually an interesting question. one of the buildings in the complex at one point definitively did. Actually, I've got a better question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
At the cost of a hero point, do you guys want it to have sewer access?
Well, if I can go through my plan, we could pull off a bit of a bait and switch.
A bait and switch.
Yes.
You mean you want to provide them with bad supplies?
No. No, I'm actually physically talking about baiting them outside and then the force of the attack being something else. Basically, I was going to see, I don't know, if the Doc wouldn't mind doing a bit of an Iron Man routine, flying around, causing wanton destruction outside with their equipment, getting everyone to run outside, and then we sneak in through the sewers. Plant some charges, run like fuck.
I could do this, but it involves a bit of meta here. It involves splitting the group.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
We could also bring in a police force and have them be the outside diversion.
Could do. Actually, I wonder.
What do you wonder about?
Tony,
Mark? Mark?
you know all those fun little robots you used when we first met you?
Oh boy.
Mark?
How long did it take you to build those?
Mark?
Actual numbers, Tony.
Mark!
And throw a
Just
pen at him.
I was about to say he's saying actual numbers.
Mark.
Actual English numbers, Tony.
The penguin stares at you with his penguin-y eyes. Shakes his head slightly. Rummages around for a piece of paper.
My soul.
Oh God, John is
Scrounges up,
CJ, you're learning.
scrounges up a piece of paper and writes something down on it. And he basically hands it back. It says, basically, assuming he had the parts, he could assemble one of an individual bot took a couple of days to build. But you would need the parts. You would need parts for it.
It would probably be easier to contact the NSCA or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
that was
he
that was
proceeds to
an
write down.
idea.
He writes down a bit more. He's basically on another piece of paper. It says, "I could build a robot from some parts I could build a robot using parts for the van, but it would
No,
take some time."
Van comes first.
John wants his van.
As a future point, Tony. Now we've built up this kind of layer of mutual boredom. I won't say trust. If we were to allow you to build things you wanted to build like that, can we? Okay, I will use the word trust. Can we trust you?
Mark.
Guess that's a yes.
Mark.
Yes, that's a yes.
Okay. Guys, for future reference, I think it might be worth letting Tony have his toys back. He's kind of proved his worth so far.
Agreed.
And in future, we might have options for this sort of thing.
I never said he couldn't have them.
I said he couldn't have them because I had to. Yeah, they hurt.
Robots.
Aaron's like, speak for yourself, man. Tore those things apart like tissue paper.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did start hurting you quite badly when they actually could stun you and shit like that. Or were it assist shots that we're doing?
They mostly missed him on the assist shots.
Yeah, they really
You
did.
got missed a lot. That's all that happened there.
They managed, all the assists managed, and then they rolled like 2s on the hits. Anyway,
Oh, so that's an idea for later anyway.
Indeed.
okay. Let's say we were to arrange to have some sort of diversion. The main goal then, I guess, would be to shut down production by taking out their supply chain, presumably capturing and detaining what scientists were in there and so on. We would have to, of course, take into account the possibility that they would have planned for such a thing, have escape routes and stuff like that. But if we were to come in through the sewers, that would, help to nullify one of those anyway. So there's a good, I guess, skeleton structure for a plan there. Let's see. Would there be some way we could tell if Azazel was on the premises at the time we were about to launch the attack?
Maybe.
There's some
Actually,
sort of demonic scrying or something.
If one of us were to spend a hero point,
I sense a presence I have not felt in some time.
wait a minute. Does that make him Darth Vader, or does that make me? Because he's the old man wizard, but he's also the evil one. And I'm the guy in the power armor. The black power armor, no less. I'm the good guy.
And I'm sure so Darth Vader thought the same.
hey, Luke wore black too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he did. In the last movie.
Okay, so
All right, so I should be able to figure out if Azazel's there or not. He said while spending a hero point.
all right. Let's see. Gav, I'll flip you. I'll dice you for the hero points and make the sewers appear.
Okay.
All right. Let's just do basic D20. High roll wins.
Okay.
Oh. All right, I'll spend it.
Yay.
For there to be sewers.
See, this is disconcerting. I can hear the alert on your side for my rolls before I see my own rolls.
I've had that happen before to me,
I
actually.
think I'm going to restart my server. It might let my connection.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. It's happened to me before on my old laptop. So.
Just means my PC is one step closer to death.
Dying.
Technically, my old laptop is not dead. It's just in retirement.
Your services are no longer needed. Take a good long rest.
It's still sitting on my desk. A thing that weighs like, twice as much as my current laptop does.
That's better.
Oh, you want that to be your role instead?
No.
I'll take it.
No.
I'll take this, very sure.
I'm a little bit worried that out of the 3 rolls we've made, none of them has got over 10.
I just rolled a 17. But yeah, okay, so I spent a hero point so that there are sewers. And
Dr.
at
Arcane
the
has spent a
time-
hero point that you'll be able to scout it out so that you'll be able to
Yes.
attack when Azazel is not there.
Right. And
Unless you want to take on Azazel along with everything else.
We'll
Not
do without
right.
for now.
not right now.
Not until we have the statues in place.
And we've also leveled up, or something. I don't know. It's more important to eliminate the threat of the plan than it is to deal with him at the same time.
I think that's a valid point.
Okay, so
Also, I think it's intelligent not to take on Azazel there along with everything else.
we will get in contact with the NSCA. We will explain our plan. I will get in contact with the NSCA and explain our plan.
We
All
need
right.
a distraction.
All right, the phone rings. Good afternoon, NSCA. It's actually early evening at this point, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Good evening, NSEA Star City. How can I help you?
This is Errant of the Star City Sentinels, and he would like to speak with Agent Smith.
One moment, please. Let me see if he's available. A brief while later. Agent Smith is unfortunately not available right now. Could I direct your call to Agent Lou?
Yes, please.
One moment. Agent Lou speaking. This is Errant, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. How can I be of assistance today?
We have a plan to propose to you regarding the problem with the Darksiders. And
The Darksiders. Agent Smith apprised me of the situation with them, yes.
now that you mentioned it, I was told that he was busy. Is everything all right with him?
Yes, he is currently involved in an operation of some sort. I can't go into details.
I understand. And all right, I'll go basically. I'll give a basic summary of the plan. First off, I'll start with what the ingredients of the Darksiders they're basically going to be used for, and I will say that our plan, involves shutting down the operation, and in order to do so, we would like to bring in the NSCA.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, strictly speaking, I don't think we can, unless there's some sort of legal activity going on there that we have documented proof on. Do you happen to know? Wait a moment. Would you mind holding on a second? Let me call the lab for a second.
All right.
You're put on hold again. About 10 minutes later, he picks back up. Sorry for the delay on that. I happened to be looking at the papers that Agent Smith gave to me in regards to this matter. And there were some substances seized from that warehouse you guys were at.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is definitively a controlled substance. So if there's, was any of that substance delivered to the warehouse?
Was it?
You delivered 3 boxes without having taken anything out of them. So yes.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly what they took, so I will say yes, it was.
Excellent. Then we do have a legitimate reason to go in there. They are in possession of a controlled substance. Wonderful. So you would like us to stage a raid on the outside to distract them while you move in through other means?
Yes.
Very well. We should be able to do that, and we'll probably end up being distracted by a bunch of their members while that's going on.
Ooh. I'm going to get Aaron's attention. Ask him, if we take a prisoner, can they actually keep hold of him this time?
I assume that he's referring to the whole Atlantean thing.
Yes.
I'm going to keep my hand over the mouthpiece and say, well, they were holding on to him, but then he was broken out. Remember that?
To be fair, it was a class AAA supervillain.
Well, the only thing is, right, going from memory, Peter, because obviously eidetic and all that bullshit.
Yep.
The scientist guy, the chemist, did he look like a meta, or was he just basically a chemist?
Looked like a guy to you.
Okay.
I see. So what you're saying is, because he would just be a regular guy, you were concerned then that he would be transferred to a regular jail.
No, I'm more thinking that if this guy has special knowledge of the different formulas, the different, as I said, they're trying, and they're doing trial and error. They're trying to find the right mix. They know what's worked. If we don't get him, they can just set up somewhere else. If we're doing this distraction and entry sort of situation, he's probably not going to be one going outside to investigate. It'll be the guards. He'll still be in there.
Yes.
Can't just set charges and blow him up, so we might as well try and capture him.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if we capture him,
Yeah,
put him
this
in
was
there,
part of the plan.
I know, but I'm basically, this is John having a dig at the NSEA, because obviously the last time we took prisoners, they just fucking got broken out.
Hang on, please, Agent Lou. I'm dealing with something that John Doe wants to talk about.
Very well.
All right. Okay. So what you are saying is you want to make absolute certain that when we take prisoners, likely the researchers who are actually working with these substances, you want to make sure they remain in custody.
This guy, if we get this guy I think is important to the whole operation. They're going to want to get him out.
Yes.
Remember?
So we'll place it as a high priority to capture those researchers.
Okay, all I'm saying is, the last time we took prisoners, they were broken out by Superiana on the assumption that they may be able to give information. They may know something. This guy definitely does.
To be fair, I don't think Azazel has the same resources as a royal in the Atlantean court. I don't think he can pull down the same kind of money that those two could.
Okay, fair enough.
Superiana does not come cheap. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Aaron goes back on the phone. John Doe would like to emphasize that our primary target for detaining is a researcher or perhaps group of researchers who will be who are currently responsible for coming up with substances that the Darksiders are using to enhance their own abilities. We would like to place emphasis on making sure that they stay detained.
Ah, I see. Well, short of the Darksiders having the resources to hire someone on Superiana's level, I would say the odds are pretty good. We've done a fairly good job rebuilding.
Very well. All right. I guess then, I suppose that since we are going to make sure that we put this plan into motion at a time that Azazel is indisposed, that we will have to, I guess, keep the NSCA up to date on when we would like that to happen, as opposed to predetermining a time for the operation to be put into effect.
Right.
Okay.
As long as you give us approximately half an hour's notice, we should be able to be able to move well.
All right. And since John kept on pushing the point of Superiana after he's on the phone, Aaron's going to go up and start training again.
That's some Francis
Way to go,
Superiana.
dude.
Oh, he's always in a mood after he's talked to the NSCA. He gets him out of the way.
I guess.
Why is Aaron always in a mood after he talks to the NSCA? What are you talking about?
Everyone's in a mood to John. They're all too happy.
He's in such a positive mood. I hate that. Oh, now he's in a negative mood. I hate that even more.
Yeah, it's bringing me down, and I'm fucking down already.
Why can't everyone just be neutral?
Yeah. So
Anyway.
much easier.
If I don't make it back, tell my wife hello.
Oh.
You can never tell what side the neutrals are on.
All right, so you are going to go scout out the place, I take it, at some point?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. So how are you planning on... So you want to... Okay, so you're spending a hero point so that you can detect whether Azazel's going to be present or not.
Yeah, we'll figure I've got some sort of wacky ritual or device or something specifically for detecting high levels of infernal latent
Presence, yeah,
energies.
okay. You were able to come up with a ritual that you are not certain you'll be able to do very often for various reasons. Rarity of ingredients and such. Let's assume that for the moment. So if you want to do something like this again, you have to spend another hero point.
Right, gotcha.
But yeah, you're able to come up with something pretty good.
All right.
Give me a thaumatology roll.
Doop doop doo. Boom.
Yeah, okay.
It's a nice roll, you know.
Boom.
I'm
That's
good at
a-
magic.
You are. Well, you're good at the theoretical parts of it, at least.
Yeah. All right, Harry, calm down.
All right. You are able to pinpoint the time that he's going to be not present. Honestly, you are fairly certain that he has to return back to his native plane from time to time.
Right.
He can't spend all the time he'd like to spend on the surface world for various reasons. So you're able to predict when he will have to be back, and that would be the late in the early hours of the next day.
Okay. So like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes,
Gotcha.
and he'll be gone. He'll have to be gone for at least 6 hours.
Okay. So
what time?
hitting this.
What time did you say?
So he'll probably be gone. He'll be gone from somewhere around 3 in the morning until about 9 in the morning at a minimum.
Okay.
Guess what
That's
should
gonna be
I?
awkward. Yeah, that's going to be kind of awkward because obviously we need to make sure that the chemist is going to be there. Although I suppose in that sort of situation they probably would work around the clock.
It's possible, I guess. As we scout out the area, does it ever look like people are filtering in and out of the building?
The only people you see filtering in and out are Darksiders.
The chemist probably sleeps there. They probably don't let him leave.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, considering the way that he was being treated by Azazel. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. All right. So,
By Jove, I think we have a plan.
yeah, so I guess that we will contact the NSCA with the information that we've gathered and get rested and prepare for the mission.
All right.
Hope you're ready to go through the sewers, Dr.
I can work something out. To keep me from being filthy. And stinky.
Stinky.
One moment. I just need to put a sewer access lid on here.
Damn them and their plans. How dare they?
Manhole cover, it's got the TMNT logo on it.
We were on our way to the thing and we got jumped by ninjas.
They kept on talking about surfing and pizza.
Yeah, I really want pizza.
Damn it. Damn it. There we go. And that. And that's too big. There we go. Alrighty. So you guys will you guys arrange for the NSCA to make their move. You guys get to travel through the sewers. Have fun.
I'm gonna make a point of picking up a respirator so I don't have to smell poo gas.
It's just like my first apartment. Hang on, wait, this is my first apartment.
It's back when you had those 2 mutant turtles for roommates.
Hey, if I can pay the rent, I don't care.
Right.
I can buy more Warhammer.
So, you guys travel through the sewers, and you get to the part where you see the entrance back up into the. You are fairly certain will go up into the building.
Oh.
All right. So
And the NSCA should be arriving about now.
all right, I'll scry to see what people are reacting. How people are reacting.
Well, I mean, there's magic up there, obviously.
Right.
Oh, so yeah, you see that most of them have moved outside. There's still
All
few
right.
staying inside to keep an eye on things.
Let's go!
Go team!
I'll take point because I'm bulletproof.
All right.
Mostly.
Here we go.
Well, actually, can I? I was going to say, instead of taking point, can I just try and stealth up into a position where I know they can see me?
Okay, Gav, you're fairly certain that the sewer entrance comes up in an area where you won't have a lot of space to hide per se.
Oh, okay.
They've got about 3 spotlights trained on it.
Not quite like that, but it's sort of a bit in the open. It's sort of an area where they can like wash chemicals down, like they could wash chemicals down into the sewers without being like
Okay,
and
okay.
such.
Never mind then. We'll go full hiya mode.
You should be going to the.
We see a chemistry teacher. We see a chemistry teacher who's going bald, and
What?
Some bitch in a puffy jacket who's constantly yelling "bitch."
There's no one. There's no one like that now.
I like Jesse.
I do too, but he's not here. But yes, you guys could put yourselves around the little circle thing there.
Oh man, I was joking about the chemistry teacher.
Oh, you hadn't looked at the token.
Oh,
No.
That's brilliant.
I don't get the reference. Who is it?
It's Walter White from Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay, I haven't watched that one.
It's good.
You should. Yeah.
It's worth watching. At any rate, yeah, you can put yourselves around the little circle thing there if you'd like.
And
Doop. How do I move my token?
Oh, let me copy your
Ha!
token over. I forgot, Eric.
I'm incompetent.
I mean, no. That's the wrong warehouse.
actually, I forgot about while we're transferring over. Has anyone noticed we've got new art on the forum?
I saw the one for Androbot.
Yeah. Dark Vault decided to have a go at the fuzzy
Oh, yes,
security
that one,
camera.
yes.
Oh yeah, that.
Last week, that's
Yeah.
that's weird.
It's fucking awesome.
Hold on, I need to find Dark Volt's corner here.
It's
Before we
it's
start.
not in the Star. It's in the Star City art section, I think.
Oh, okay.
Star City art. Looks kind of freaky, man. It looks ghosty.
The Darkbolt, the reconstituted security camera picture you did, which was awesome. And I shall pop it up for the recording. That occurs to me. Art. There
Why
we
the
go.
fuck have I got the Poomerang theme in my head?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, Dark Vault, if you're listening, that is pretty awesome.
Just want to get the image up there for the recording. All right, so when you guys come out of the sewers, you hear this guy back here go, "Shit! Sentinels!
Hello.
Take him out!
Most confident leader ever.
Yes.
Vitaly, get the security thing going."
Wait, Vitali's still alive?
It's a different Vitaly, probably.
Aw. I liked him.
Or it's definitely a different one. So yes, you should probably roll initiative.
I have.
Initiative.
I should bring the initiative window up also.
Do you remember what my initiative is?
Ooh, I'm fast. Look at that.
Where's my initiative? Been so long.
There we go.
+4. The lowest of my rolls.
The forklift has an initiative order?
I didn't mean to add that.
Oh dear Lord. Cue the song.
All right, that's for those guys. That's for that guy. That's for that. That's for
It could be a transformer.
Dear Lord, I rolled well for initiative for most of them.
Yeah, hopefully those take up your, 16 plus rolls for the encounter.
Well.
Can you imagine a transformer made out of like a drug making machine? It just hoses you down with coke.
Methamphetatron.
Where's the other one of those guys?
He'd definitely be friends with Mixmaster.
So are all these pieces of equipment cover?
Yes.
Unless I blow them up first. Wait.
If we're going in on this with the NSCA, it might not be a good idea to destroy everything.
Yeah, I suppose. Let them have the place. Oh, by the way, there might be a demon showing up. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
CJ, it's beautiful.
More than meets the high.
Oh, that's terrible. All right. And then we sort.
Oh, this is not going to be fun. Hello at the bottom.
All right. Well, first things up is the Darksider leader, who will advance. He'll double
Wow,
move out to
he's
there.
a fast one.
It's a double
fast.
move. That guy will do that thing. All right, the chemist will stay behind the machinery there and sort of go, superheroes, I'm not paid for this! This is not what I'm paid to do! And starts basically, sort of hiding behind the machine, and you really can't see what he's doing exactly.
That's never good.
Dr. Arcane, you're up.
Whoa. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take this, the first green machine.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pick it up and move it into the door so no one can.
The machines are actually look like they're pretty heavily bolted to the ground.
Damn it! That was a cunning plan.
You could probably move the forklift.
You can do the forklift.
Yeah, I can block it with the forklift.
All right.
Doop, doop.
And let me,
Rotate it.
yes. I don't think I can rotate it. Let's assume it, take it as it's rotated.
All right.
You're ours now, boys.
All right. It's the Mook's turns. All right.
4 of them.
I'm trying to remember which ones are which off the top of my head.
Looks like you got 2 near that one,
Oh,
one here, and up there.
Yes. Well, no, I've got the thugs and gangers are all going in the same initiative, so they all pulled 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, handy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which ones do what.
Right.
They've got slightly different abilities. Oh, right. Okay. All right. The gangers. Eric, you're flying in the air right now, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, the gangers are. Then he will. He'll move up to about here, actually, and wait. 3. And then he'll double move up to there. There. He'll move there. So look there. And look there. Those guys will double move because, yeah. He's going to move there, and he is going to open up a Dr. Arcane with his SMG,
Oh, shit.
which you remember from last time.
Yep.
Is potentially horrifying.
Did I forget to mention the
Ba-da-da-ba-da-da.
semi-automatic
Or
rifles?
he could just miss.
Yep.
I think it does help if they roll critical hits all the time, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to move there. Actually, instead of up to that spot, he'll move to that spot. He does not have line of sight right now, but he'll wait. He'll move up. He'll move to there. He'll open up a Dr. Arcane. But no. And that's it for the thugs. For the thugs and
Well, all right.
gangers. Aaron, you're up.
All right, cool. Huta! 22 versus Perry.
That'll hit.
Well, what's his Perry score?
It's like 6.
Okay, so that's 2 degrees of success, so it's actually toughness DC 25.
Oh, yeah. If he rolls a 20.
If he rolls plus 20, then he gets it, sure.
Yeah, that was a typo.
If he rolls a 20, I'll just put a 2 and a 0 there.
He fails, he's out.
He almost failed anyway. All right, so yeah, I think it's down.
Lat.
Oh, you're coming over to me. Okay.
John, you're up.
Right, first I'll take a shot at the ganger.
Uh-huh.
I believe it's been a while since I've used my attack, so I think it's plus 12. It is. Kablooey!
Oh,
Crit.
Speeds it.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not going to bother rolling. I'm just going to say crit on minion out.
It's been a while. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and start heading down towards the chemist.
All right. You guys now hear a groaning and horrible noise from somewhere back over here somewhere.
Vitali!
And you hear heavy footsteps.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, goody, goody, goody.
Mr. Hyde!
Hulk.
Oh,
Hulk.
no, it's not.
Wrong universe, dude.
Oh!
Ah,
oh,
the golem.
oh!
Oh, we
Oh.
forgot about the golem.
Did we know about Golem?
We kind of suspected about the golem.
Oh.
Thud, 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 thud. You see a very large clay statue of a man, of a human. There is sort of deep, red light coming from its eyes and from its mouth when the mouth opens. And it makes a bellowing, roaring noise as it comes storming out. It looks kind of like it's made out of clay.
Okay.
It actually looks an awful lot like that picture, in all honesty.
So it looks like He-Man.
Mr. Lipvig!
Pump. Pump was awesome. If you don't know for people listening, do not know who Pump is, go read, what is it, Going Postal by Terry Pratchett. It's amazing.
Oh, I need to read more Pratchett. I don't know why I never have.
You should. It's awesome.
Considering the sort of fantasy books and sort of stuff I like, the fact that I've never read Pratchett is probably a crime.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh god, now people are suggesting cocaine golems.
Cooking Golem.
Snowflame!
All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He'll move up to there. He can't get into melee with anybody right now, so he'll just merely move up to there, and he'll pull out his handgun and take a shot at Errant.
Okay.
Bang!
He misses.
Good shot, but not good enough.
He was
All right.
close. Streaming in, jeez.
Acolytes now.
Yeah, he was the guy who powered up the golem.
Oh, okay.
How far is it to Dr. Arcane is the question. Too far. So he's done for the round. You hear more noises from behind the machinery as the chemist is sitting there, not doing anything.
Christ.
Not at all. Please ignore the chemist.
Azazel said that you guys would make sure nothing happened to me. You better make sure he wasn't lying.
He's a demon. Of course he was lying.
Doc, you're up.
What they do.
Oh, I'm up. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Quick question. Is there are any of these machines pumping large amounts of high pressure water?
None of these machines seem to be operating at the moment.
Damn.
Remember, it's 3 a.m, dude.
Also, it's an abandoned factory.
Yeah, I was hoping to pull a Raven from Teen Titans and hose it down with water and maybe soften the clay.
But also,
Can I spend a hero point to do that?
sure.
Awesome.
You could say that machine there. Hang on. Wrong button. There we go. Why is my? Oh, that's why. That machine there is still hooked up.
Awesome. It's now going to be pumping a whole lot of water at
So you want to pump water. You want to basically use your move object to turn the water on and spray it at the golem.
Yes.
All right. So you need to. You probably need to move a little bit closer.
Whoa. How close do I need to be?
Not that close. Yeah,
Okay,
you can-
where'd you like?
Boom!
Sure, that'll be fine. Give me a tit roll for your range attack, basically, to actually aim the hose properly.
Oh, that's not
You're out
good.
of hero points.
I am.
All right. Well, the water is spraying out of the machine, but does not actually hit the golem.
Damn it. All right.
Let's try.
Hang on a second. Close the window here for a second.
Who would have known that a very wet metal hose would have been so slippery?
Yeah, exactly. No, wrong. There we go. You've got sort of a puddle of water going like that.
Well,
Maybe
if
it
he
will
is if he is affected by water, then that's a good little barrier.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Plus, it's kind of running water, so that might mean something also.
What is it, a vampiric golem?
Maybe. Oh, running water is supposed to have all sorts of wacky effects on various occult wackiness. Not just
All right.
vampires.
So it is now the Mook's turns.
More mooks.
And they make me sad.
Hello.
Ah! He comes running at you with his knife.
Hey.
Actually, he is
Well, I
fairly
took down
accurate
one of
with the
them.
knife.
I took down one of them before they started flanking us again.
Yeah.
That's not a knife. This is a gun.
The knife is sort of... I was going to say something, and you just shut me off for a second there.
Brain! Come on, computer, shut down.
That's not a knife, this is a gun. Okay. He comes to stab you with his glowy magical knife.
Glowy
this
magical
is a-
knife, the fuck?
Yes. This is what they've had
Yeah,
all
you
the
weren't
time.
around the last time we fought these guys.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Well,
The gangers carry magical knives. The thugs carry regular knives because they've got guns.
all right, attempts to stab you. This is against your parry. Not that it matters.
Wow. That was his That was as bad as me.
He can't get to you this turn. So instead, he will be done.
He will hurl insults at you.
All right, now it is the thug's turn.
Save versus ego.
He will shoot at Errant. And I had their skill wrong against Eric before. But he didn't roll well enough for it to matter.
All right.
But dear Lord.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
It's a multi-attack also, so.
Okay, well, that's only 1 degree of success anyway.
So, okay, well, it's power 5.
All right. All right, that means that I'm 2nd degree, so what's that?
That's dazed.
Okay, so I can do 1 action?
Yeah, so you failed, but yeah, so it's not just a failure, it's a failure by the next category, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so because there's failure,
Yeah.
then there's dazed, which is bruised in 1 action, hindered, which is slowed and dazed. Also, you're staggered twice, you're out, and then incapacitated. All right, so you're bruised and you are dazed. All right, this guy here will open up. Sorry, what the? No, what? No.
What happened?
Ah, everything's gone!
Fuck.
God damn that teleport spell.
Why am I on grassland? Okay.
You are not. I fucked up.
Oh.
Hang on a second. Wait.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
everyone zoom
fuck! I forgot to save the map.
Oh, fuckery.
Hey.
I accidentally opened another campaign. Yeah. That's.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Yeah. So I'm going to pause I'm going to. Fuck. All right. Well. All right. This sucks.
This is the night when everything goes wrong.
It's actually really good timing though, because I've just run out of drink.
Fuck me, Agnes. Ugh.
Okay, so if I recall, when we left off, we were all about to get 3 turns in a row.
Oh my god. All right.
Why is that even like a feature of this freaking thing? Because this is not the only time you've done that.
This is exactly the second time I've done it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It shouldn't.
Yeah, that's a good point, Blue Quality. How come we don't have a Tony Walk hitting something as a technical difficulty sign? Get on it.
That needs to happen. Yes.
All right. So that was the background for the map. All right. Fuck.
We are having technical difficulties. Penguins are at work. What?
And that. That's the wrong color. There we go. And that's that.
I want to refresh my drink while we're waiting.
Motherfucker. Ugh. All right. I have to dig up new tokens. I apologize for this, folks. Oh, fucking A.
Yeah, it just needs to be one of those nights for you, man.
All right. Back to Google Images so I can get the tokens back.
Say, Peter, I just recalled something.
Yep.
The thugs are wielding SMGs, right?
Yep.
I believe, didn't you say last time that armor does something to them?
That's shotguns.
Okay, never mind. I was remembering wrong type of gun.
Yep. That's all right. Just trying to find the button. All right. And now we move this over a little bit so I can actually drag these images onto the map. There we are. All right, now move this over here for a second. No, don't fill up the whole screen. Fortunately, this won't take too long since I know what the place looked like to begin with. Otherwise, I'd be cursing. I also know where I know where I can find the images, so. Just have to find the image I'm looking for. That's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. That's what I wanted, but facing the wrong direction. For some reason, it's rotated 90 degrees, and I don't know why. Where is that? Oh, God damn it. Of course, it's in here somewhere, just not showing. No, I just scrolled past it, I think. There we are. Found it. All right, that's taken care of. Then I just need... Let's find a picture of Walter again that I wanted to that I used. I used a different picture of Walter, but I like this one.
It is a pimpin' picture.
Did I scroll by it again? I did. Damn it. I mean, there are a bunch of good pictures of him, but there's another one I was going to go with, and I saw that one. I'm like, oh, I got to use that one. That one's awesome. There are a couple they've turned into demotivational posters, which are not the ones I want, but they've got text over them. I can use that one.
I think turning anything from Breaking Bad into a demotivational is kind of missing the point. I mean, it's a series entirely about accomplishing incredible feats for all of the wrong reasons. So.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. That tool up. All right. The chemist. Oy, oy, oy. All right, token tool I don't need anymore now. Because everything, nope. Wrong thing. Copy. Where is the, oh, I forgot to rename it. There we go. Bang. So I got those clowns out. And then I need the forklift. All right. The forklift's left up there. The size might not be exactly the same, but I really don't care. Let's see. All right, and then we want line. Why is it not drawing the line? There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. There we go. Much better. But I want to snap to grid because snap to grid is useful. Yeah, this is not quite the same size. I just realized. It's a narrower building than I did last time. Whatever. I'll cope. Uh-huh. There we go. There's that. That's the catwalk. On the catwalk. Let's grab the correct thing here. All right. Yes, I was a dumbass. I was a dumbass and didn't save this, which was dumb. That was the mistake I made. If I'd saved it beforehand, it would have been a minor matter of reestablishing stuff.
And I'm back.
All right. Be just a moment before I get things set up again here. Let's get these. There we go. Move those down there. There we go. Boom. Move that back a little bit. There we go. You know what? We're going to use one fewer of them. Because I didn't get the size of this warehouse proper, the same as I did last time. Yep, that's... Yes, the warehouse is a bit too narrow. Let's drop the size of the machines, that's all. Sorry about this, guys.
Okay.
No worries.
Ugh, God damn it.
I'm posting pictures to Twitter of my Warhammer models. That's all I can think to do right now.
I am generally futzing about the internet.
Yeah, I'm in the process of building. Well, I've got two lists running at the minute, like building side by side. One's pretty much already there. Don't I've just like made a list out of the models I had. There's another one I'm building, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. Because I've done a Grey Knight 1800 point list. 30 models.
Oh, fuck.
Tiny.
All right, need to...
30 models, that's it?
Yeah,
That's nothing.
I know. It's mostly Terminators.
Oh.
All right, no, I had that in the wrong order here. Damn it. These go this way, this area here. Okay. There we go.
Oh, Trevelyan, don't worry, man. None of mine are painted. Well, I suppose there will be for the tournament, but
There
right
we
now,
go. All right.
holding
Golem. Large. Have to reset his stats. Fortunately, that's easy. All right. He's right behind there. He's up about there-ish. Doc Arcane's about there. So he's back a bit further. He's probably about there. All right, and back there, actually, like that. Errant was about there. He was about there. 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 And there, I think, roughly. All right, this the map should be good.
Yeah, looks about right.
The numbers aren't quite the size. It's a bit smaller, but
yeah.
he's an Druid. But whatever. I'm not really going to worry about that at the moment. All right. Yeah. And then I have to add all of you clowns to the initiative order again.
Oh, do I need to reset my initiative?
You will need to, yes, because the initiative window is gone. He was... God. Those clowns were on 16. All right, so we just need actually, you know what?
Okay, let me see.
There we go. All right, so just need you guys to put yourselves back in the initiative list.
I've already done so.
Just waiting on Nick, it looks like. There
Got
we
it.
go. Excellent. Running the sort. Did I forget to set the... I did. Forgot somebody. I sent him to the wrong initiative. That's the problem.
Oh, the leader?
Yes.
Yeah, leader's supposed to go at the top.
Yep. He was actually on 19.
Yeah.
And we were into the thugs at this point.
Yeah, one of them had just shot me.
Yep. I was just about to do this guy here shooting Dr. Arcane.
Okay.
Here we go. Bang.
He hits.
Hits you
Barely.
exactly. So that is a DC 20 check.
5. Yeah. So. Well,
Oh, come on.
that's a bruise.
Wow.
It is a bruise. All right. Then there is Thug 3. Boop, 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 poke around the corner. Take shot at Dr. Arcane. It's a miss. Thug 2 is going to continue around this way and shoot at Errant. And miss.
Good.
That covers... oh, Younger One has to go now, right? This guy has not gone yet, correct?
Yeah, he did. He ran towards me.
That's right. He ran to there. That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So, oops. I overshot there.
All right. Since I can't move, I will use the reach on my sword to attack Ganger 1. And... Okay. I think that hits.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit.
This does not have multi-attack on it. So, unfortunately.
They are toughness... actually, they're better toughness 5. I had that wrong last time. He didn't roll well enough anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
They're toughness 7. What that? No.
Thug.
It was a pretty good roll, but no.
Ah. All right, Derrent. You're done, I take it?
Yeah.
John, you're up.
Because I can't move. So.
I'm going to put a shot into the ganger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you missed.
Right, okay, I'm going to hear up on that. So I want to try something.
Okay. That'll hit.
Yes.
All right. Does not
He's
save.
down.
Okay. Using my hide in plain sight ability,
Ooh, nice.
I want to steal his clothes, basically, and become a ganger.
Nice.
You know
Nice.
what? Go for it.
That's awesome.
Okay, so give me a first
Deception.
stealth. Give me a deception. Yeah, make a deception roll.
Yep, that's my deception.
Give me a stealth roll too
Stealth as well.
to do it stealthily.
Okay. I thought that's what hide in plain sight did. Okay, hang on.
Well,
You have to make a
Yeah.
make a stealth roll. It just allows you to do it while people are looking at you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Given where you are, I'm giving you circumstance bonuses that you're behind machinery.
Sweet.
Yeah, you're not really in anyone's real path of vision because of
Yeah.
how the
But the sound effects from his gun would be getting in the way. So
Yeah, so obviously I'm gonna put the gun away and pick up whatever weapons he's carrying.
that is a knife,
Knife here.
and he's also got a pistol.
Okay.
It's a crappy pistol, but it's a pistol. Golem's turn.
Oh, sorry, hang on. If I'm doing that, I was then going to use my move action to run up here.
Okay. Fair enough. It is the Golem's turn. Oh, that's why it was... Okay, I'm actually going to say the leader was here and he was here, just so that the Golem has... This is a wider corridor before.
Right.
The Golem will walk through the water.
Being completely unaffected.
Did not say that.
Okay.
its feet are soggy.
Yeah,
and
slightly
it
darker.
will walk up to Dr. Arcane.
Oh God!
It's going to make a fortitude test as it walks through the water.
It's probably got a good fortitude. Yeah, but it rolled low.
Yeah, it did, actually. It seems to be covered in water, Dr. Arcane. Actually, it doesn't reach you. It slows down.
Ah.
Hmm.
So it's done. It was going to do something it has a cool ability it can do, but since it's slower, it can't reach you. You slowed it down. If it had made its fortitude roll,
You would be in trouble.
Matter. Right.
it would be able to do something cool, but it did not. Well, it sort of assumed that water, whatever.
Right.
The Dark Side leader's up.
I kind of figured they didn't have a kiln big enough.
All right, Dr. Arcane, you're flying, right?
Yes.
So he can't really do his melee thing on you. So he'll advance up part way. I assume that you hit the body also a bit.
Under the machine
Yeah,
now.
the gears of some machinery.
Because you shove him over there.
Yeah.
All right. So he doesn't see you. Doesn't see you there. He knew you were there. Doesn't see his boy there either. He actually no, sorry. He can see you back there, dressed up as his guy.
Yeah.
Give me a deceit roll at plus 20.
Oh God!
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's convinced you're his boy, so he's going to ignore you.
He's convinced I'm his brother.
No, he's convinced you're one of the people who work under him.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 more points of movement, but he'll shoot at Dr. Arcane since Dr. Arcane is in range. Bang!
He gets.
All right, his gun is a souped-up pistol, dude. Oh yeah, ready for this, Peter? Eric?
Yeah.
It's power 6.
Ooh.
DC 21. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, the bolt spangs off your armor. He looks at the gun and goes,
Why can't I reach him?
pretty much. All right, the chemist says, "Get them! Get them!"
Don't hurt me!
It's the acolyte's turn. All right, he'll move up. He will get wet and be annoyed by that, but whatever. And he's going to.
Ah, it's just water. It turns out the water is like 50 feet deep. Ah!
And he is going to hurl a bolt of hellfire at you, Dr. Arcane.
Oh shit.
And miss.
Yes, Major Sands is correct. A M16 would be power 5. This is really souped up.
This is a fucking
That's
cannon.
a freaking gyro jet pistol. Is what it is.
But the bolt of hellfire goes streaking past Dr. Arcane and doesn't do anything. It's Dr. Arcane's turn.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Are you trying to like freaking keep it going through the water?
Yes.
Achieve fucking warp speed.
And I will shoot the Arcanist, whatever he is. The
Acolyte. Okay.
Oh,
Boom.
Yeah, that hits.
Close.
DC 27 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he is 27. Oh yeah,
Because
power
that's
12.
12.
Right.
Power 12.
He's tougher than the gangers.
Oh gosh.
Oof.
So he is that's 3 degrees of success.
Yeah, he's staggered. Ow. All right.
Man, if you'd rolled 1 lower, he'd be out.
Yeah.
All right, so time for me to get shot at.
Yeah. Wow, all the knife guys are out.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, these are 6. There we go. Bang!
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm good.
Bang!
Ah, stop it! Ah!
2 crits in a row.
I'm bulletproof!
Yeah, you basically do the Captain America thing and just bat the bullets away out of the air with your shield.
Holy fuck!
It's 2 in a row. That's insanity.
And there's a 1 there.
Doc Arcane.
Miss.
No.
I don't know which is more scary, the fact you pulled that off or the fact that people in the chat know the exact odds of that happening.
That's easy. It's 1 in 20 followed by a 1 in 20. 1 in
Yeah.
400.
I've never been good at maths.
And no shot at Dr. Arcane.
I got bored of maths as soon as they started making me add up letters.
So that's a miss.
Yep, 2 misses on Dr. Arcane. Wait. I hit Errant twice and missed Dr. Arcane twice.
And I made a toughness save too.
Up is down, left is right. What the fuck? All right. That's it for the thugs.
All right. Makes it my turn.
Yep, and he's gone.
I can make it to there, but not there. Okay.
Oh, sadly you couldn't make it to there, huh?
Yeah, that's just a little bit out of my reach. So I'll attack this motherfucker. Oh. Okay, 19 versus his parry
That'll
score.
still hit.
All right. Well,
His parry is 6.
okay. So,
Sorry, his
DC
parry's 5. Sorry.
okay, whatever. DC 23 to save.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Ah, just got him.
He was trying really hard.
He was kind of scared after I took 2 bullets to the chest and kept on coming.
Yeah, kind of. Zero Awakening. I'm positive. It is definitely 1 in 400.
20
Because
times 20 is 400. Yeah.
the odds of rolling 2 20s in a row is definitely 1 in 400.
I think he's making a joke. Bayes rule.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there's a duck face there. Didn't see that.
Alright.
John.
I'm going to double move.
I'm going to be fascinated to see what you're up to.
Yeah,
Come on, I'm getting you out of here.
pretty much. Stay by me, sir. We need to get out of here. And my next turn is when I'm going to
Make another deception roll.
Oh God.
Okay, well, his insight's really good. Not good enough.
Not that good.
Sorry, Nigerian prince, I just need to give you my account information?
Well, no. It's not that. He's convincing him that he is actually one of the gangers.
Yeah.
He sort of looks up and says, "Oh, yeah. Okay, good. You got to good. That's good. That's good. Good.
The thing is, though, the Dr. Arcane is over there.
Yeah, I was going to take him into the back and stun him out, but with Doc there, I'm going to have to think of something else.
Well, it's the golem's turn now.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Come back to me.
No.
Toro! No, don't go that way! I should shout that. No, don't go that way!
Unfortunately, he's done because he's
He's
slowed.
A little slower, yeah.
The Darksider leader is kind of annoyed that Aaron's running away from him also.
I'm not running away from them. I'm running towards the guys that were shooting at me.
He'll shoot his pistol at you now.
Okay.
Bang! No. All right, the chemist is up. Well, he's going to take the flask he's been mixing stuff in.
Uh-oh.
He looks back at you, at you, Gav, and says, "All right, yeah, I'll give us something to cover our way out." And he hurls the flask full of liquid at Dr. Arcane.
No, don't do that!
He doesn't hit you directly.
Oh, that's good.
I assume he's trying to make a smoke screen anyway.
Sort of, yeah.
Of corrosive poison!
It's a corrosive, yes.
He just threw a poison wind globe at me.
Well, no, he threw a flask and it misses you, lands on the ground beneath you. And you hear awful sizzling noises. And,
Horrible
vapor comes
foods.
spewing up into the air. He did throw a flask of fairly powerful acid at you,
Right.
which is now eating into the floor, causing a lot of smoke.
Right.
It's okay if it's in a plastic container, but ceramics, wood, concrete, all of it will melt.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Nick. And then move to there.
I don't know why you wanted me to get that tub, bitch. I just did it in the bathtub.
You did what?
Crash, sploosh, raspberry jam everywhere.
You. All right. Well, the acolyte can't move, but he'll throw a bolt of fire at Hellfire Dr. Arcane. Foosh! Oh, that'll hit.
Oh,
that'll hit.
Hey, it's a power 10
Yeah.
attack.
so, ooh, you'll actually have to roll fairly well on this one. So that's a bruise.
Ow.
So the bolt of hellfire slams into your armor. Your armor deflects most of the damage, but
You're distracted by the smoke. Let's put it that way.
well, Doc, you're up. You are surrounded by fumes of acid eating into the floor.
That is very stinky. Very stinky and probably
Actually,
bad for lungs.
Eric,
Yeah?
give me a fortitude check.
Yeah, I figured.
Ooh.
What is my actual fortitude? Come on. There we go. Oh dear. Okay.
It's not as good as your toughness, is it?
No, not at all.
Oh God!
Okay,
Uh-oh.
Eric,
Yeah?
you are dazed.
Wait. I still have the respirator from when I was in the sewers.
Oh, you do.
That's right.
You're wearing it. Honestly, I will give you a +5 bonus from that.
Still doesn't help too much, does it?
No, not with that roll. You were not. It was not fitted properly. You're like, haha, I've got a respirator. God. So you are dazed.
Gotcha.
You can move or attack. You were what, about here?
It's about here.
Okay. So you can move out of there if you want. You think that moving out of there would probably be a good idea because it will get worse if you don't.
Absolutely.
Actually, let me draw. That.
I'll actually move into cover.
Let me draw the. So you were what? Where were you, Eric?
Blah blah blah.
I think I know roughly where you were.
I was pretty like 2 squares ahead of where the door is.
So the center of the circle.
Yeah, right about there.
Okay. So that's where the smoke is. All right, Doc, you fly out of the circle. You fly out of the smoke
Yeah.
because smart. Because honestly, staying that would have been a terrible idea. I'm just telling you this right now. All right, thugs are up. This one will shoot at Errant. Actually, he'll move and shoot at Errant. Actually, he'll shoot at Errant, then move. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da! Ah! He goes and hides. He goes to try to hide behind the golem.
Not a bad plan.
It really isn't, actually. Bloody hell. He'll shoot at you, Dr. Arcane,
All right.
but you have cover, so he misses. Bolt spang into the machine. I guess he'll double move. Actually, no, he'll move down this way. Try to flank you off. He'll be over there. That's for the thugs. Aaron, you're up.
Okay. Well, they wanted to come towards me.
No, I'm just laughing at how the golem's there. Come back here!
There we go.
Yeah, that'll
There's
hit.
his parry. What's his parry score?
His parry score is a whopping. Let me look at my notes. His parry score is actually pretty good, but not astonishing. It's 9.
So overall 24. Oh shit. Oh wow. Only a 23. Okay.
He's not. There we go. There's his toughness.
All right.
Bruised
So
it.
he's bruised.
Oh, what the hell was that?
That was
I
my
don't know.
phone, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I
Okay.
thought it was-
Oh, okay, cool.
I thought it was silent.
I was hearing some weird noise. I'm like, what the hell was that? Hoping that wasn't like
Alright.
my speakers or anything going really wonky.
We're invading aliens messing with our electronics.
Hmm.
This is the more likely answer to us.
All right. Well. 1 second. There we go. All right, Aaron's done. John.
Right. Okay, since he's moving off there, and luckily he's behind a thing there. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there.
Yep.
Um,
Press Y for a silent takedown.
oh, by the way, sir. Yeah. And I'll hit him with the stun setting on my gun.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
Jim Entner's ribs.
Free him.
Yeah.
His odds of making that were not good. And it's a fortitude test, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Ow! What the hell? Hey, wait a minute!
Oh, that's beautiful.
So this has been the night of all our clever plans blowing up in our faces.
Hero point. I'm going to use my other hero point. Make you re-roll that.
You know what? I'll give it to you.
It's still pretty good.
Better.
What's the DC on your frickin' thing, dude?
DC 18.
Oh.
I just can't catch a break, can I?
He still had a frickin' 40% chance of making it. I mean, you know.
Can I redo the whole thing and just fire my super cannon at him because I'm fucked off now?
Next round.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, the golem's up.
Oh, man.
I can laugh at this. I've got like frickin' 4 different guys bearing down on me.
That's a good point, yeah. Does if I use the hero point to make you re-roll, does you lose 10 points from the roll?
No.
Oh.
Well, no. I'm going to say no. No.
Oh man, that's precious.
I'm sort of stretching a point, letting me re-roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The golem's actually strong enough to try this, I think. Actually,
Oh,
no.
good.
It's gonna try this or not. God, I wish I had left those tokens instead of made the background. Oh well, whatever. The golem grips the machine in its mighty hands.
Uh-oh.
And you hear it's a roar, and you hear, yes, you do. You hear bolts. You hear like what sound the sound of metal snapping as it rips the machine up out of the ground and attempts to slam it down on Aaron's head.
Oh. I hope you miss.
That's not that accurate.
That means it's really powerful, though.
Honestly, technically, I should treat this as an area effect attack. I think.
Yeah, because there's a good chance you're going to hit the whatchamacallit guy, too.
Well, no, he can just sort of plunk it down like here, but
Yeah, but it's
he's not trying to smash it at Aaron. He's trying to smash it into the.
it is not a very surgical weapon.
No. So I'm going to make an attack roll to see if he lands it in the right area, since it's not this is not like, you know.
So you're gonna make an attack roll, and then okay.
So that hits the area you're in,
right. Okay.
and not the guy he's trying, not his ally.
Okay, so I make a dodge check.
Correct,
Okay.
to have the damage.
Okay, I get a bonus to this of +2,
Right.
so 24.
You're fine. You actually get you go against half of it. I would normally treat this as a power 10 attack.
But now it's a power 5.
Right. So DC 15.
God damn it.
Oh, Suxor.
No, fuck it.
Your hero pointing that?
Yep.
Yeah, you're fine. All right. Golem's done. The leader's now up. And he will pull out his wicked, evil-looking knife.
It's totally one of those Gil Hibben knives with all the extra blades sticking
So
off.
he pulls the knife out with one hand. With his other hand, he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a syringe, jams it into his leg.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's not nice.
He goes, yeah! And tries to stab Errant. This is against your parry.
He misses.
You manage to block the surprisingly powerful blow with of his knife. All right. The chemist is up. He sort of looks bewildered. His sunglasses have fallen to the floor. His hat's come off.
Hi.
Hey, you're not one of the. Oh my God, you must be one of the.
Surrender.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed that you resisted the gun.
He reaches into a pocket of his jacket and pulls out a small bag and throws it at your face.
Okay. Here comes another Peter crit.
Oh, he misses.
You duck out of the way as you hear the bag sort of slams into the back of the machine behind you. You sort of poof, and you hear what sounds like powders pouring out of it.
You forgot to shout 2 magic.
Ah!
How meta is that? Oh, don't go over there. Oh, fine.
Ah! All right, the acolyte's up. And the chemist screaming, "That guy over there is not one of ours. It's one of the heroes. Get him!" The acolyte sighs. Looks at you, Gav. And proceeds to cast a bolt of hellfire at you. Faboosh! Miss. Dr. Arcane, you're up.
Golem is pretty big, huh?
Yeah, it's large.
I'm gonna Pop-Tart it. Like the second edition Eldar jet bike.
I hate you. Fortunately, you can only move up and attack. You can't drop back down behind cover right afterwards. So there.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you can't move, attack, move. You don't have spring attack.
Well, that should tag him pretty well.
Yeah, it does.
The issue is it's incredibly high toughness,
Yeah.
which it saves against. Yeah.
Actually, it's wet, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it should be one less then.
That means it saves exactly.
Yes. The last remaining... there are 2 more thugs. Okay.
There's 3 thugs.
There are 3 thugs. Ooh. Actually, he's had enough of you, Errant.
He also probably doesn't want to get crushed by the machinery.
All right, he's going to move to there. Hello, Doc.
Hello.
Miss. Hello, Doc. You're up in the air right now.
I am.
Bang.
Yeah, that hit.
That hits by... that's a +1. It's DC. That's +1 damage.
That's +2 actually.
Ooh, multi-attack. So it's a...
Oh.
Ooh. What's the damage on these things?
5, so it's effectively
7.
7, so...
So the 2 doesn't really affect it. So
Right.
you are dazed
Ow.
and also bruised by it. So
Aaron, you're up.
okay. Is he still holding on to the machinery, or did
No,
he just drop it?
he dropped it.
In case he picks it up again. And we'll continue to engage this motherfucker.
Okay,
Well,
that'll hit.
okay.
His dodge is still only 9. Parry's still only 9, so...
So
And his toughness is still 10. Actually, when he's on the stuff, his parry drops to 8, so...
then never mind. No, never mind. Ha ha!
He is bruised. So he's down to 9.
So did his toughness go up when he took that, or?
I'm not saying exactly. His toughness was 10 before. Oh, it was 9
No,
before.
no, it wasn't. It was 9 before.
Sorry, that should,
And I also bruised him. So
Oh, so that should have been. It should only been 8. He's down to 7. Okay.
okay, got it.
I was looking at the wrong line. No, it does not make him tougher. Makes him stronger. John, you're up.
Strong like
Right,
Buddha.
what's the red dot on the acolyte for?
He was staggered before, so if he's staggered again, then he will be incapacitated.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the acolyte.
Okay.
Not a bad plan. Oh, nice!
And the acolyte goes flying into more machinery.
Kaboom.
Well, he is
So-
toughness 8 normally. He's down to 7.
And this is a power 13 with the addition of the critical. So DC 20. Whew.
Wow.
So he's bruised by your critical hit.
But he does go flying back in the machine. That is correct. Thunk! Ow!
Can you take damage from that? Sorry, Jeff.
Well, he's prone, definitively. My dice just...
I had a plan. I'm going to duck back behind there then just in case he decides to throw fucking fireballs at me again.
Fair enough.
Oh, fuck.
It raises up a meaty hand and swings it down on your head.
So he just steps over the freaking machinery.
Actually, the machinery... Oh, the machinery's like over here now.
Okay.
And he'll attempt to punch you.
I hope he misses.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I hope he misses.
Yep.
See, I hope he misses. That's your second 19 in a row.
Yeah, it is.
Oh dear.
That's actually a power 14
Well.
attack.
Or 14.
Sorry.
No, sorry,
Jesus.
12.
Okay.
No, there's exactly one situation you get to 14, and it's not
Okay.
not come up.
Well, there is literally no way I can actually fully save against this anyway, so... so I am dazed.
Yep.
I'll
Thunk!
take that. I'll take that, though, because it could be a lot worse.
Yes, good. Thunk! Oh, God! It's a big, heavy, meaty fist.
Oh, Clayton.
Yeah, true. Valid
Oh,
point.
good. I get to deal with the other guy immediately, too.
Yep. What was his attack roll before? 9. Yep. All right. Yeah!
He misses, thank God.
Yep. Ah!
God damn it, John. Stop being so useless.
Well, the acolyte will dig himself up out of the machinery and curse the fact he doesn't see anybody he can attack. Oh, that's not true. Doc,
Oh shit.
you're up in the air. Fwoosh! Power 10. You're
Okay.
bruised.
You're
No, I'm not. Bruised again.
Doc, you're up. Why do my dice hate you guys so much?
I don't know.
Why is the fucking chemist not incapacitated?
This is a very good question. He really should be.
I've got clear line of sight to the chemist, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Light him.
There.
That.
There.
That misses, doesn't it?
Yeah, by a lot.
You guys will suck.
This should. I got nothing. The thugs are going to shoot at Dr. Arcane. 1 hit. 2 hit. What? What?
Oh, come on!
1, 2, crit!
Well, I made
Good.
one.
I'm rerolling the crit because no. Because no. There we go. It's merely a hit.
Bruise from that one.
Yeah. And
Where's
bruise
that?
from that one.
Oh Christ, I'm down to toughness 9.
Oh, boo fucking who?
Shut up, Mr. Dodge of a Million.
It's not been saving him recently. Okay, Aaron, you're up.
Okay. I shoot a knockout dart at Wallace the Chemist.
Okay.
He has to make a fortitude save of 21. Alright, so that's a failure of 2 degrees.
So he is stunned, I take it, right?
I believe that is the case. Let me double check.
Thunk! No.
Yeah, he's stunned.
Okay.
That's my one action because I'm dazed.
What stunned is that out for a turn?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to try and return the favour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See that big golem there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to open up my gun on him.
Well, his dodge is only 6.
Multi-attack is very good.
Not multi-attack. I'm on about the big kabooma.
That has multi-attack.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah.
It was... Hang on, I've got to get this stat up now, because it's been a while since I've used the damn thing. Open. What did I call it? Beamcaster damage, there it is. Okay, so it's to hit is only +8 to hit. Okay. Here come the dice to screw me over. Oh,
No,
son
they're
of a
not.
prick.
Not at all.
Alright,
Kaboom!
that's 3 degrees of success, so it's +5 to the damage.
Right, hang
And
on
it
a
was
second.
damage 12, I believe.
Damage 12. Multi-attack, +1 per rank. I don't know what that means. Penetrating 7.
Okay.
So it's a total of DC 32.
All
Oh
right.
dear.
And you said it's penetrating at all?
Penetrating 7.
He has actually got a vulnerability to penetrating damage.
Oh!
So he's only toughness 10 against this.
Oh God.
So it's going to do damage. Oh, yes!
It's gonna shatter the motherfucker.
Fucking kaboom!
The golem has dodge 6. All right, that's an incapacitation, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
That's
All
like,
right, you
you're
actually-
just son of a bitch.
Yep.
I do need to make a DC 22 fort save as well to avoid being knocked prone.
Yep.
What is my fortitude?
All right, so
7.
Yep. So make that roll.
What do I do now?
Oh,
You
nice.
stay on your feet.
Nice.
I held it as well. Fucking.
All right,
Held
so
the
the
golem.
golem breaks into pieces. You see bits of clay statue go flying all over the place. Errant, I need you to make a dodge check.
Fine. Is it an area effect?
Yeah, basically, yes.
Okay. I think I'm okay.
You're fine. Sadly, a bit of the shards actually hit the gang leader in the head.
Awesome.
What is his toughness is down to 7 now, if I remember correctly. Wow, he's bruised again.
Have I stopped being useless yet, Aaron?
Yes.
All right, so there are bits of clay all over the place. Errant, give me a perception check.
Yeah, I know.
You guessed this was coming,
Yeah.
didn't you?
I knew it was
Oh, I
coming.
knew it was coming. You told us it was coming.
More water! More water!
Well, we have to destroy the command. I roll shit for perception, but
Well, it's close enough to you that you actually can see it, so your perception's high enough that you need. It was a DC 10 spot checks, effectively. So, yeah, you actually notice that there is a small piece of parchment on the ground, sort of in the middle of where the golem was.
okay, good.
John is done, I take it.
Yeah, he is.
The golem. Okay, Errant, on the golem's turn, you notice the pieces of clay start moving back towards itself. It sort of looks like it's...
Okay. I've got a plan on how to handle this, fortunately.
All right, the leader will attack you again. But this time, he misses you. The chemist does nothing this turn because he is dazed.
Stunned, actually.
Stunned, yeah. That's what I mean.
Dazed would be people like, oh no, we've got to run anyway.
Yeah. Firebolt at you, Gav. Whoosh! Miss. Dr. Arcane.
Whoa, whoop, 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 whoop.
Just land on top of the manhole cover.
And we'll snare the chemist.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, he does make a fortitude save to start resisting the stun.
Oh, yeah, I should have made that roll. Thank you for...
So he does not.
No. So he'll be stunned next turn, too.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Forget how snare works.
Eric, he's stunned. I'm just going to say you hit.
Okay. Well,
stunned-
he ain't going anywhere.
What? No, he's not.
Oh, we took care of that part.
All right, the thugs are up. Well, Thug 3 will shoot at John because John's right there. And miss.
Just when we were complaining about how the dice were against us.
Yep.
Oh my god, he's gone through the wall!
No, that's not a wall there. That's the catwalk.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There's stairs drawn back over here that they didn't redraw.
Whatever.
Yeah, moot point. And the other one is here. Dr. Arcane. Actually, one bit more.
Shooting at me?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because you're one of the heroes?
No, not.
He hits you.
Of course he does.
DC 20 toughness check.
Oh, it's just gonna hurt. I made it!
Who's gonna hurt me?
Aaron, you're up.
Kind of tank complains about things hurting.
The guy that is also his own healer.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to attack the command as well as attack the leader at the same time.
All right, you're attacking the chem and the leader. Got it.
So it's -2 to each attack. So that's against him, and this is against the parchment. Okay.
All right, I'm not. There's no roll for the parchment. You dice the parchment into fine shreds.
All right, cool.
The bits of clay stop moving.
So yeah, I roll. Yeah, it's -2 anyway, but I still hit him. So
All right, he's down to toughness 6.
all right, bruise again.
Toughness 5.
I'll settle for hurting him.
John, you're up.
Okay, so I don't risk knocking myself out. I'm going to take a normal shot, power the gun down, and take a normal shot at the acolyte.
Okay.
And this is where I miss. Okay. Run away!
You got your moment of glory.
I'm sure I did. That's gonna go there.
You blew the golem to flinders. That was awesome.
It really was.
Like, oh, it's penetrating. Fuck. Well, okay. It's vulnerable to penetrate. It doesn't get. It's got bonus toughness against not penetrating attacks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Well,
I want to
specifically,
begin.
if there are a couple of different ways to weaken it, so it becomes vulnerable, that sort of thing. Water is one of them. So well
So
done.
a
Eric.
combination of just leading it through water and running the fuck around everywhere, not getting crushed by it, was all the setup to kaboom.
It worked brilliantly.
It's kiting, tanking, and then DPS.
Just as planned, except we didn't plan this at all.
All right, the leader goes again.
Alright.
Stabity! No.
So glad this guy keeps missing me.
The chemist will try to save against being stunned.
And snared.
I'm not going to worry about the snare for now. He can't try to break out of the snare until he's,
Not stunned.
Like goes.
You! No! Go away. Stop running. I will smite you!
Or not. You
Or
know.
not.
Mm.
Doc, you're up.
All right. Well, I don't have to worry about the chemist because he's caught in bands of power. So I'll shoot the thug that shot me.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit him.
The mission is assured. Now for petty vengeance.
Yep, he's out. All right, thugs. Butted, John.
Oop, there's a hit.
DC 20 tough to save, John.
DC 20, and my toughness is 7.
Yeah, you haven't been hit yet.
No. No, I have now.
Not even hit. You're dazed.
Dazed.
No ducking around shit, unfortunately.
No.
Errant.
All right.
Miss.
Aha!
Errant, you're up.
I'll keep on doing this shit. Hata! There we go!
Yeah.
His fairy score is 19 total, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 degree of success, so it's toughness DC 25. Wow. Well, okay then.
Ah! I am mighty! John, you're up.
So this guy's starting to piss me off. I might just fucking use my other fucking super shot on him. Okay. Another pot shot at Darkside Acolyte.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that
There you
is.
go.
I should have used my super shot. Fucking annihilated him.
Yeah, his toughness is 8.
Oh, nice. That's
That puts him out,
that's 3 degrees.
which will put him out.
Fuck you!
Kaboom!
See, I'm super effective against anything relating to that golem. That's it.
The leader will attack you again, Nick.
Okay.
Atta! No. Let's just say he's out of the fight, so I don't have to roll for him anymore.
I was just giving you a chance for it.
I'm taking you out of the initiative level. He rolled a 1 on that one. He goes to sleep. Doc, you're up. I'm just gonna,
So he's down.
yeah, he's
The chemist.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's out. He's out of the
He
fight.
is captured.
I'm gonna shoot the dark side our leader in the back of the head.
It's about fucking
Because-
time!
I'm gonna shout "Wizard" behind you.
Oh! That's a DC 32.
To the face, motherfucker!
He's
Ooh.
down. 21 failure. That's, yeah, he's out.
Waboom! Out, thud.
Dr. Killsteel.
Really? We were fighting like men!
Damn it, Nick! I almost snarfed scotch.
All right.
Both of my giant fuck you melee guys taken out by you assholes.
All right. Submachine gun at Errant. Miss. And at John. Yep. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Nah.
Yipe, yipe, yipe.
Get the fuck back here.
No.
Oh no, 2.
Okay, fine.
Oh.
I just hit him.
Just, yeah.
There we
Unfortunately, he's a minion. There's one lone minion left.
And I will attempt to take him out with my gun. Bang!
Well, you should move first because he's sort of on the other side of the machine from you.
Oh, I thought he was up on the catwalk. Sorry. Okay.
No, he's underneath the catwalk.
Oh,
Rose up from below.
5, 6. There you go.
Yeah, okay. That'll hit.
Bang.
He's out.
Sit down, bitch.
Oh, I guess it didn't matter that you stopped rolling for Wallace then.
Yeah.
As soon as we changed tactics, we're solid.
Yeah, all we had to do was change combat partners, evidently.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll take care of the chemist. Oh!
It's all about the type matchup.
It's also classic superhero team switch. Switch targets.
I'm so glad that he moved that machinery, else I wouldn't be able to make that shot.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, damn it. I just realised I missed a perfectly good opportunity to use the quarterback line from Die Hard.
What line?
The one with the APV, whatever it's called, attacking the front door. The blow with the rocket launcher, and the quarterback is toast!
All right, well, okay, that went, and that ended up about where I was expecting. It just went through weird ways to get there.
Had a fight, made a mess,
Meandering.
fucked things up.
All right, well, you have defeated the gang members here. The NSEA has wrapped up. The NSEA has wrapped up the guys outside.
I will move the forklift.
All right, various agents come in to make arrests and such. Agent Lou walks in, sort of adjusts his sunglasses and says, good work, gentlemen. Why are there pieces of clay all about the floor?
There was a golem.
Oh, all right. That makes sense. I take it you've destroyed the chem then?
Yes.
Hold
Oh,
up-
did you?
Hold up,
Wait a minute.
hold up the ribbons of paper.
Excellent.
Good. All
Good,
right.
we don't have to deal with that then. Golems reassembling themselves are such pains in the neck. All right. They hurt to punch so much, too. Ugh.
I,
Fun to blow apart, though.
Try taking one out in hand-to-hand combat. It's not that much fun. Barehanded.
That's why I've got a gun. Why would you do it hand to hand when you've got a gun? That's
Gav,
silly.
Gav, you actually take a look at Agent Lou. You notice he's actually not carrying any weapons.
You need a gun. It's much easier.
No, I really don't need a gun.
Oh, okay, whatever.
We've apprehended their chemist.
I take it that gentleman over there?
Yes, the
Yes.
one who looks.
The one not dressed like a gang member.
Yes, the one who looks loopy.
Agent Lou walks over to him, rifles through his pockets, pulls out his wallet, flips it open.
Tell me he's a school teacher. Tell me he's a school teacher.
It's Professor Alistair Wallace of Star City University.
He's a professor. Awesome.
Interesting. Well, bring him in, boys. Thank you very much for creating this opportunity. And this place is a mess. So where was the chemist working, if you don't mind me asking?
Right over here, it seemed.
Aha. He looks over the water and says, someone used water on the golem.
Yes.
That probably helped. So Agent Lou walks over to the machine over here. Blue Quaddy, so Agent Lou is Bruce Lee. Kinda, actually, yes.
Agent fucking Lou Boo. I'd be scared of that.
You must be like water.
I love Bruce Lee. He was awesome. He looks over the stuff there. He goes, "Aha! Yep." He holds up the powder. I think of the white powder. And this is the reason we came here, officially.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have no idea what this stuff is used for. I'm not a chemist, nor an alchemist. My uncle's an alchemist, but he's back in
One
China.
more thing.
He's back in New York. You almost wait.
Ducky!
I'm waiting for Nick.
You almost
One more thing.
out.
One more thing. Take with you rabbit's feet. Work better when still on the rabbit.
It's still all about the all-purpose chi spell.
Full-purpose cheese spell?
Chi spell.
Oh, that makes much more
The
sense.
various chi magic uncle casts, all that
But
has the
this is-
exact same incantation.
Yes.
And often with the same components.
Ergo, the all-purpose chi spell. Yomo Gwegwe Gagi Zao.
And then Toru became his apprentice.
Yes, because Toru was awesome.
Yes.
Toru got a lot more awesome after the first season.
He did.
When he got a personality.
That show was just generally awesome, to be fair. All right. So the thugs and the professor are carted off. Agent Lou makes sure the various forensic evidence is bagged and such. He thinks for a moment. Technically, I have to do this. Pulls out a cell phone, pulls it open, dials. Put me through to Detective Wallace. Thank you. Oh, right. This is NSA agent Lou. Yep. Yeah, Wallace, it's Lou. All right. We've just broken up with the assistance of the Sentinels. We just broke up a Darksiders operation and arrested a chemist who's working with controlled substances. Yeah, we're going to be holding on to the chemist for interrogation. We'll turn over the actual gang members to you, as per the usual. Yeah, we should have informed you, but it was sort of a last-minute thing. Yeah, you too, buddy. Wallace does not like me one bit.
One more thing. It was your brother.
All right. If there's anything else, boys, let us know. If you guys want to come talk to the chemist at some point, give us a heads up. We can't let you see him today for protocol reasons, but after 24 hours, we can probably stretch a point.
Excellent.
Our primary goal was to make sure that we stopped this part of the operation.
Well, that seems mission accomplished then. Yeah, without the chemist, it'll make things harder for them to make this stuff, whatever it is. If you know what it is, let us know, but don't tell me now. I don't want to think about it right now.
Okay.
It's
Are you
really-
sure?
It's 5 a.m. I'm very tired.
It's actually quite interesting the way it metabolizes. It helps the human
He
body.
lowers his sunglasses and looks at you.
It is really interesting.
Doctor, I think that we
Not
should head
at
back.
5 a.m.
Okay.
My God, it's like talking to my uncle. At least it's not in Mandarin.
One more thing.
If you say that, he glares at you. He gives you the Bruce Lee death stare.
Do you think that's how Columbo got formed? His father was a chi master and he basically went into detective work.
No, because as awesome as Uncle is, he is no Columbo. I'm sorry. All right, well, the thugs and the professor are carted off. What do you guys do now?
Pretty sure Burger Town's just opened up for the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, and as an aside, there are still some NSE agents here. Their forensic team is still here.
I'm going to put a quick aside to whoever's in charge. You've got until about 9 o'clock and then clear out.
Lou looks at you and says, yes, the Errant mentioned something about a demon or something.
Yeah.
It's a Zazel.
You should be back by about 9.
Is it-
Yeah, we just fucked up a Zazel's place.
He puts his sunglasses back on. It is too early in the morning for magic. It's just too early in the morning for magic.
It's fine. That's it. You've got until 9.
That Heim?
The hem? What?
Yes, the hem. You know.
Pieces of shredded paper? What about it?
Yes. I want to see it.
Well, you have to ask Aaron for that.
I am.
They didn't like grab them.
Nope.
No, I said one more thing. Errant, can I see the
Oh.
the word in Hebrew that I'm bad at pronouncing?
Hem.
Hem. Hem.
Hem.
Fucking gelfs.
I run out of enough saliva in my mouth to say that after about 5 attempts. There we go. For some reason, I can do that a lot more easily than I can roll R's. Eh, God damn it! Everyone can do that except me. Yeah, I'll hand over the hem.
Excellent. I'll take that hem. And
Evidently, I should have taken Hebrew in high school instead of Spanish.
Yeah, apparently.
This is starting to turn into a fucking meeting of the Qatar Cup Sufferers Club.
I'm also just interested in seeing exactly what variety of magics what technique they use to animate the golem.
Well, you sort of look at it and sort of piece it together, and you can give me a thaumatology roll if you'd like.
Yes.
Although you may want to do that back at base.
I'll do it at Burger Town.
Fair enough. All right, so you guys...
Burger Town does not fit within Aaron's current diet regimen.
They've got a fish variant.
Nope.
No, because it'll be fried.
No, it's a coastal city. They've got fresh fish.
At Burger Town?
Yes.
No.
It's 100% reconstituted northern cod.
Yeah.
See, we've done them. This is the important decisions now. Where do we go eat?
You can always go to IHOP. IHOP's always open.
This is true.
Now I want to go to IHOP.
Eric's right. IHOP is always open.
You know, yeah, I wouldn't usually go to IHOP, but sometimes when I was cramming for a test the next day, I would go to the Waffle House nearby. Not as good as IHOP, but it was closer to my apartment than the IHOP was.
When I was in the US for MagFest the other year, my friends were staying with afterwards. My goodbye breakfast before I had to go to the airport was an IHOP. It's like, okay.
Sweet.
Closest thing I've had to an English breakfast the entire time I was there. I wanted bacon and sausage.
You can do
Okay,
that.
so now what?
That's up to
That's a
you
good
guys.
question.
Yeah, I mean, that's that done. I guess we wait to see the fallout.
All right, so I'm going
Garrett's going to go back to base and train until he's tired and then go to sleep.
Okay.
But pancakes!
Are you going to go to both places now?
Crime fighting builds up an appetite.
They've got pancakes at Burger Town. They've got a breakfast menu.
Pancake burgers, Dragon Right, dear lord.
Pancake
probably-
burgers.
They probably exist.
Yeah.
What is this?
Pancake burgers.
Pancake burgers.
Yeah, you use
Jeez.
pancakes instead of bread.
That sounds kind of delicious.
Not from a fast food joint, but yes.
Yeah.
I can envision eating that.
Things to consider in the future.
All right, I'm going to step away for 1 second. I need to get more water. I just
Okay.
ran out, so I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Yeah. Well, that one certainly turned around.
Yeah. We flipped that quickly.
Thank fuck for that. It was starting to get very painful.
Yeah, it was.
Ugh.
Like giant holes in my arm are painful.
I'm gonna put this there. That's the
Oh.
current state of my Grey Knight list at the minute. It's very shiny.
It is very shiny.
When I finish painting it, it will be.
Are those the Forge World old school dreadnoughts?
Yeah, well, the Contemptors, yeah. They're the only... Weirdly enough, they're the easiest way to get autocannons on a Dreadnought without having to do some hefty conversion work. And they look better as Grey Knights anyway than the normal Dreads do. But yeah, 8 more Terminator models, and that's my 1,800 point list.
That's nothing, man.
I know, it's tiny.
I'm back.
Oy.
Yay.
Okay.
All right. So you guys have breakfast. Aaron goes and trains and then crashes. Whenever you guys are capable of doing stuff, you should tell me what you're up to because I don't know what you're doing yet.
Yeah, I'm guessing that, like I said, the best thing to do is probably just to wait out and see what happens, here.
Well, as was suggested by Agent Lou, we could wait for a while and interrogate the chemist or find
We
out
could
what
do
they
that,
find out. We could get in contact with Eris and update her in the situation, considering we are apparently going to collaborate with her. Considering that it'll probably take time for the interrogation for the NSA to interrogate the chemist, we should probably actually touch base with her first, since they'll probably be doing that as we would be doing that.
Yeah, so I'll give Eris a call and see how things are going.
All right. Phone rings. Eris residence.
Actually, what time is it before I do that?
Well, depends. Are you going to do it before you? Are you going to do it after you get some rest, or?
I think I'll do it after I get some rest.
Fine, then that would be. You could do it whenever. You could say whenever you want it to be. Then.
Okay, cool. Because I don't want to do it at like 5 o'clock in the morning. In fact, I'd probably be like in the process of dialing my phone and go, I should wait.
All right. So you call in the later in the afternoon.
Yep. Hi,
Right.
it's Archie. Is Eris there? Is Hippolyta there?
One moment. Let me see if the mistress is available. A little while later. Archie, darling, how you doing?
Doing great. We just took down the alchemy lab.
Oh, good. That's good news.
Yeah, they had a golem. It was really cool.
Golem, really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I forgot what's left of the helm, and
I'm just gonna pretend he actually pronounces it that way. Helm.
and I'll probably go on at length about the technique they used and whatnot.
Yep.
And then I'll be like, oh, and we just wanted to see how things are going on your end for taking out our demonic friend.
Well, I'll be placing the second statue tonight.
Excellent.
Also checked into the auction for the other statue just in case. Auction seems to still be on.
If it's who we think it is, he probably needs the capital.
Okay.
Which is good for us.
But yeah, that's currently things are progressing as planned, I guess.
Excellent. That's always good to hear.
Wonderful. Anything else, or
We're kind of in a holding pattern at the moment. We need to talk to some prisoners who aren't going to be available till later.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I don't know. If you're not busy, I guess we could go get like food or something.
Unfortunately, given that I'm going to be doing the thing tonight, I kind of need to prep
Kind of
work.
figured. Right. So okay. Well, good luck on that. Don't break too many laws. And yeah.
She gives a chuckle and says, "Oh, Archie, won't be stealing anything."
I know. Just thought I'd need to just maybe mention that.
Take care.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay,
Break
so
too
the
many
thing
laws.
is getting placed tonight, so there's that, and the auction is still on. At least as far as she knows, so.
Okay, so basically it's interrogation, but they're not ready yet. Is there anywhere around here that we can like? I mean, which area is this? Like the warehouse district?
Where the factory was.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
It's in sort of the old industrial area of the town,
Okay.
which is sort of to the north of the warehouse district, along near the docks.
Right. I wouldn't mind getting to some sort of vantage point and keeping an eye on it, like binoculars or something. But I don't want to be like close enough that kind of thing. Like how Azazel basically twigged I was there last time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be close enough where he could react and see me, but I want to be able to see if I can notice anything happening from in and around the area.
Well, there are definitely places you can observe from. That's available. That's definitely doable.
Okay, I'm going to try and get myself at least a few blocks away from easily out of range.
Okay.
Find somewhere high, somewhere I can see that factory from, and just get the old binoculars out.
That's doable.
Okay, that's what I'll be doing.
All right. What are the other what are you other two doing? Is there anything the other two you want to do in particular before the next day when you can actually go talk to the prisoner?
Not particularly. Like I said, as far as I understand it, we're still in a holding pattern. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do research into golems because they're neat.
Okay. Archie is doing research. Research.
Research.
No, I'll do my usual shtick, but also I will. I'll see if I can reach the contacts that I asked to keep an eye out for Providenier.
All right.
See if they
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation roll then.
Yeah, sure. Sweet. Me.
15. All right. You can get in touch with somebody you know in Europe. Let's see. What sorts of people would you likely have as contacts in Europe?
Presumably, mostly just like people that would have at some point cooperated with Berkelac. I mean,
Okay.
The Pope.
Actually,
No.
that's not too unlikely.
No, it's not. But not the.
But
Pope.
he just retired.
Not
so.
not the kind of person that would be really useful for this situation. No.
That sort of though. Anybody you could picture being in like a sort of a medieval setting.
Your Holiness, have you made any leads in investigating this Russian crime lord? No.
It'd be anybody who's from, I'd guess anybody who's from like a royal lineage, landowners, castle owners, that sort of thing.
Well, other supers also. I mean.
And other supers, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So I'm going to guess probably a super of some sort.
Super Pope.
Super. Oh, don't get me started, Super Pope. I'll remind me after the session, and I'll
Right,
tell
right.
you the tales of Chinese Elvis Pope.
I need some poop.
Oh,
I will
what?
tell you later.
Okay.
I will
Okay,
tell you
okay,
later.
okay.
I promise. Just remember to ask me. All right. So, you guys, let's see, a superhero. Okay. Let's say you get a hold of. Ooh, I know.
Oh, good.
Uh, God, what's his name? That's the question. Crap. Did I write him down in here? Okay. You actually get a hold of a Hungarian superhero. You actually that you and Berkeley ran into at one point.
Hungarian. Okay.
Yes, the Bastion of Budapest.
Okay.
I will say he's basically sort of Hungary, one of Hungary's few name heroes.
I gotcha.
You guys probably cross paths with him on opposite sides briefly before Actually, you're probably too young for that.
For like Cold War shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pre the wall coming
was,
down.
Aaron was born on the tail end of the Cold War.
So
So
okay, so Berkeley probably cross paths with him on opposite sides a couple of times.
all right.
But it's not that. But it was never that he was a bad guy in any way, shape, or form. He's actually he's a sort of a small, middle-aged, sort of actually older now man, balding, fond of tweed, with sort of glasses, who has his big shtick is he's got incredible force field powers.
Nice.
That's he basically can manipulate force fields. That's about it. But he can do some remarkably clever and frightening stuff with them. The scariest thing that you actually saw him do at one point was knock someone out by encasing their head in a force field bubble. That's cutting off their oxygen supply for a while.
Sweet.
So one of those, yeah. It's one of those, I would never have thought of doing that with a force field. But yes, you actually get a hold of him. And he says, this is, how can I help you? Who is?
Job. This is Aaron's. I contacted.
Arendt!
Yes.
Oh, it's good to hear from you. Arendt, Arendt. Oh, yes, you formerly with Berkelek, right?
Yes, that is me.
Yes, he mentioned you were going as Arendt, no longer as Squire. Good.
Yes.
It's good you out on your own.
Thank you. I sent out word I guess like what 2 weeks ago.
Yes, in regards to Prevednie.
Yes.
Right, yes.
I was just wondering if you had heard anything in the time being.
There have been rumors that he landed actually here in Hungary briefly. Unfortunately, he was gone before I was able to get on his trail directly. But from what my contacts say, he was moving back to Russia.
That's what we suspected.
Yeah, from what I've been able to put together, he is currently in St. Petersburg.
Uh-huh.
In Petrograd, yeah.
Well, fortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do about it right now.
No,
But,
I can keep as you say, feelers though open on him.
I would appreciate it.
Good. Just as you say, heads up. I've also heard other disturbing rumor that you may be interested in knowing.
Really?
Yeah, you remember that? What is you remember Archon, right?
That would be You mentioned him before. I know you did.
He's in the.
He's one of the guys that fought Baron Tikhonov and
Baron von
Star
Toten.
City.
Baron von Toten, yes.
Baron von Toten.
Okay.
Yes, he
Yes.
He you remember how he disappeared after a big fight with von Toten, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there were rumors he was seen in the Urals, the Ural Mountains.
Really?
Yeah, they've been confirmed. He's been seen again with a small group of disciple.
Really?
Yeah, and then he apparently was investigating something in the mountains there in the Urals. It seems he found and has left. Looked like he was going east. No, sorry, west. That's me being. That's Peter being wrong. West.
He took on some disciples.
He's done these before.
All right. But you say he was heading west from the Urals.
Yes.
Okay.
But I figure since he's heading in west, might be heading back to the United States, you should probably know.
Man, if the wrong people know about that.
Yeah, is why I figured you should know.
All right. Gozondam.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
my friend.
I had to look up what
Gesundheit?
thank you was. I had to look up thank you in Hungarian. Shut up.
Nicely done.
I assume actually Aaron has a cheat sheet for this stuff because he's not multilingual.
Right.
I'm going to take this information first to Dr. Arcane since I figure he'd be interested in that.
He's doing what now?
Archon seems to be heading towards the United States.
With disciples and something from the Urals?
Well, he was.
I
in
need
the
to consult my
Urals.
books.
I don't know if he took anything from there, but he was there.
So, Peter, what wackiness is in the Urals that Archon might be interested in?
That is something I will fill you in some other in another session, Eric. It'll take you time to figure this out.
Gotcha.
This is what it's called foreshadowing.
Right.
Right.
Well, I'm going to make a note to also bring this up whenever we visit the NSCA because I'm sure they'll be interested in knowing about this.
Maybe just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Oh, it's just Archon. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Last time he was here, entire city wrecked. Whatever.
To be fair, it wasn't just him.
Right. I'm
It was a three-way super fight between him, Dr. Baron von Toten, and a group of superheroes. All right, Gav, you actually don't notice anything at the warehouse. It seems to be basically dead. That's not entirely accurate. You do you do see a van pull up. Several Darksiders get out, look about, look kind of angry, get back in the van and drive off.
Okay, so it's safe to assume that Azazel doesn't actually manifest himself here. He has somewhere else to go.
Well, if he did manifest himself here, he showed up and left without you. When either you hadn't gotten there yet, or had a method of doing so without you seeing him.
Okay, he's inside. Okay then. I guess I'll just head back to base and see what's going on.
All right. Well, they fill you in on about Archon.
Okay.
And then you guys can. At this point, it's the next day pretty much. So you can go over to NSCA headquarters and see
What's his bucket? The chemist.
Dr. Wallace.
Dr. Wallace.
Dr. Wallace. Yes. All right. So you guys head over to NSCA headquarters. I take it then.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Actually, let's move this back over to our city page. All right. So you head over there. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Good. I wanted to make sure because the earlier technical difficulties.
Right.
All right. So you head over to NSCA headquarters. The secretary looks up and says, you're here I know why you're here. Well, let me just buzz Agent Lou.
Mm-hmm.
Agent Lou, the Sentinels are here. He'll be just a moment. Agent Lou, about 5 minutes later, comes walking out, gives you a little bow, and says, good to see you. Good to see you again. If you will follow me, I will. I'll take you in to see Dr. Wallace. He leads you through the place again. The repair work has been very swift and impressively swift, actually, and quite well done.
I'm going to, as right when he leads us, and I'm going to pull him aside and kind of motion John and Dr. Arcane to keep going. And I'm going to say in a low tone, I've just received word from Hungary that it seems that Archon is on his way to the States.
Okay. Not the best news, but good heads up. Once I get you guys in, set you guys up with Dr. Wallace, I will go let people know. Thanks for the heads up. That's
Mhm.
actually out of curiosity, from Hungary. Who'd you hear it from?
The Bastion of Budapest.
Ah, yes. It's good to hear that he's still kicking. He's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm. It's always something, isn't it?
Could
Yeah.
Dr. Wallace have gone by the moniker of Oppenheimer?
No, that doesn't work nearly as well as the Heisenberg nickname works for,
That's true.
which is an absolutely brilliant nickname for the type of character.
He really is. It really is, yeah.
All right, so you are shown in to see. You see Dr. Wallace sitting there. He's looking less confident than Gav you saw him when you first saw him at the laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
Which you remember him basically. You remember him being borderline arrogant in his sort of way he was speaking with Azazel.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was sort of not particularly cowed by him,
Right.
despite that demon.
Yeah.
But he still has this sort of air of quiet confidence about himself somehow. He looks up and says, yes, the heroes.
Yes.
So you're here for what exactly?
So I've been looking over the compounds that you had, and seems that the alchemical whatchamahuzits you're dealing with, it involved channeling excess mana into the human form and blah 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 blah, making them stronger.
Well, that's what the lab note says. They're laughably referred to when they were handed to me by that clown Azazel.
Oh yeah, yeah. 11th century alchemists weren't very good on precise measurements.
Ignoring recording sort of results from experiments and such, either in any way, shape, or form. Oh God.
Well, it's not their fault. I mean, it was the Dark Ages. They didn't understand the scientific method.
But you'd think that someone with even remotely resembling a logical brain would record, what they did by what attempts by a trial and error they took at least. No, don't use more of the eye of Newt than you use of mugwort. That causes an explosion.
Yeah, I've run into that a couple times too. It's largely why I stay away from alchemy. So,
Sorry.
a more interesting question is, how exactly did you get in contact with Azazel? How did he recruit you?
Well, it's not so much that I got in contact with Azazel. It's more that I'm sort of caught in a bit of a. Nick, it sounds like you're doing your mic's making noise again. Thanks. I sort of got caught in a bit of a sticky situation. I'm a chemist by trade.
Right.
And being a college professor doesn't pay particularly well. And my wife was having health issues. So I figured I'd turn to some of the chemical experiments that I did when I was much younger in college in the 60s, just to make a little bit of extra money on the side. Just, we had enough to I mean, the college's health coverage is actually pretty good, but between basically having that all be used up on my wife's treatments and putting our kids through school and such, we didn't have much for it on the
You
side.
decided to start dealing in LSD and narcotics.
Well, I wouldn't touch narcotics. LSD, yes. I did make. I will admit that I made some and sold it to select few. Unfortunately, one of the select few had connections I didn't know about,
Mm.
and suddenly I was being leaned on by these clowns, the Darksiders, to make them, to help them refine the drugs they were using. And that's sort of the point where, it's sort of, I can do this and get paid, or don't do this and have unfortunate things happen to my wife and kids, and then me.
Mm.
You see the situation.
It's
So-
an understandable one, but
Yeah, but at any-
understandable motives often lead the way to
Yeah, I
bad
understand
things.
and I perfectly accept Errant, insight check there. He actually seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
But I was helping them refine the drugs they were using, which some of their guys had a particular fondness for PCP.
Hmm.
And so I refined it for them, and they paid me very well for that, actually. And then apparently this Zazel fellow came in and handed me this book and asked me if I could refine these alchemical compounds into something more usable. I be able to do anything with it at all.
Right.
Where is this book?
Unfortunately, Zazel kept it with him at all times.
Crap.
On the other side, if you have some paper and pencil, I could write down what was in the book itself.
I produce
I have
a
a
paper and
pretty
pencil.
good. I've got a pretty good memory, and I've been working this bloody experiment for several weeks now. I remember the actual original laughable quote formula, end quote.
I produce a pencil and paper.
He proceeds to scribble it down and hands it back to you. So yeah, so that's roughly what happened. Now, Zazel made it very clear that if I was able to get satisfactory results from this, and was able to set up a way to keep producing the substance without need for someone of my skill level observing it, that I would be no longer, I would no longer be, they would no longer require my services, and I could return to my wife and kids unharmed.
You do know he's a demon, right?
This is when you said that at the factory was the first I heard of it. I just thought he was a insane lunatic with particularly strange dress sense, and poor taste in almost everything.
And demon.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. Well, don't get me wrong. I didn't fully believe him, so I was making plans for, making sure that I had an exit strategy.
Mm.
So in many ways, I'm very happy to have been arrested, although not looking forward to being imprisoned, especially given that they are a gang and they probably have connections on the inside.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what can be done about that. But
I'd
what
appreciate
other?
it. I'd also appreciate if someone could keep an eye on my wife and kids. But I've told Agent Lou that he said that he would. So.
Tell me more about Azazel and his comings and goings.
Well, he would show up once every 3 days or so, with the original book, so that I could, consult it, and he'd oversee the operation. He was always there for testing.
Mm.
I asked if we could, do some testing on things like, lab animals and such, the traditional type of things. But he insisted on human trials every time.
Demons tend to be like that.
Well, yeah,
Some people tend to be like that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there is that, but yeah.
So, yeah, I got to see some of the effects of once I was able to make the substance stable and not explode. I got to see the effects of the sub. Ooh. But I did manage to get the formula last night before Zazel left. The last test was actually fairly successful.
You didn't get the refined formula, did you?
He gives you the professor gives you a sort of an old-fashioned look. Yeah.
Right.
Now I don't know if we haven't got to the point where I refined the process to the point where someone without serious chemical knowledge would be able to replicate the process easily.
Mm.
And I imagine he's none too pleased that I've been hauled in here.
No, he's going to be upset. Hopefully that will make him stupid.
Uh-huh. How well protected is this place? Last I heard, there was somebody who was busted out of here recently.
Involved a AAA class superhuman.
Ah. Out of curiosity, how would Azazel rank on that scale?
I don't know, Peter. How would his
Probably not quite that high.
Probably not, no. Not in terms of actual physical power, no. Eric, you're fairly certain that properly warded, it'd be hard for Azazel to get in here and do anything directly.
The appropriate wards, he won't be able to do much.
Then this place is appropriate wards?
Yes.
This is the center for all sorts of meta-human and supernatural people. They know things
Eric,
about...
were you lying?
Sort of in that I have no idea. I haven't checked the place out.
He looks at you and says, you don't know, do you?
I know.
Okay.
We can know for certain once he helps to set them up.
Oh. All right, then. Fair enough. And your friend here... By the way, your skill at disguise and mimicry is astonishing, I have to say.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Your
No
stun gun
patience.
needs some work, probably, though.
I disagree with that sentiment.
Yeah, you didn't see what it does. What else it does?
Yeah, I shouldn't really be surprised that he was a demon after that statue animated itself and came stomping out.
Oh, anyone with the appropriate skills can do that.
Yeah, but at that point, magic was fully in the equation, and
Yeah.
2
fair
plus
enough.
2 actually equals 4. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to know? I'm more than willing to cooperate at this point because, A, I think it'll likely keep me alive and my wife and kids alive, and B, honestly, I'd like to see Azazel taken down a peg because he's a prick.
You guys have anything?
I had, but it's been answered.
Does he ever give any indication of when he will leave and come back?
As I said, he usually shows up once every 3 days, but he would occasionally come and go, more often than that. But I've never seen him around the lab for more than 12 hours.
I see.
And he said something, I did overhear him say something once about going to visit somebody uptown.
Somebody uptown. Your whistling is terrible.
Sorry. Probably a little distorted by Skype, too.
Yeah,
Skype does not like whistling.
No.
That explains it, honestly.
It wasn't good, I can tell you that much.
I'm think I've got everything I need. We may be back. Again, you guys, anything?
Not that I can think of.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to give you whatever any information you guys need.
I'm always prepared if they resist. When they're so forthcoming, I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, candy? Would you like some candy?
Let's see. Yeah. I'm content with this.
Yeah.
All right. With that, you guys can leave and head back to base, I guess, or something.
Yeah, let's do that, yeah. Or something, you know.
Yeah, I'll take the or something option.
All right.
Alright,
So,
what do you want to do then?
I don't know. Something.
all right. So I actually have a question for you guys at this point.
Yes.
What is it you'd like to be focusing on next? Because we've sort of tapped the main plot stuff I've had for tonight. If there's something you want to do specifically, I can probably go off of it. But if there's something, if we
Anything
want to
dealing with vagaries, yeah.
yeah, anything to do with
Yeah,
vagaries I can handle. But if we want to move sort of more officially plot oriented, we may have to put that off till next week.
Doc's mostly focused on eliminating the demon, so he's kind of mono-focused that way.
All right.
I mean, you can briefly distract him with things like hymns and whatnots, and other random magical doohickeys, but he's always going to come back to that unless there's another a bigger, more immediate threat.
All right. Is there anything the other two you guys want to look into particular, or do we want to wrap here and pick up with going after Azazel next week?
First, I'm fine either way. I've nothing specifically I want to do right now.
Okay.
I'll go along with somebody else if they have something they want to do, but for now I'm done.
Well, with what we got right now, I'm good to wait till next week.
Okay. Then
All right.
we will wrap here. We'll pick up the pursuit of Azazel next week.
Ah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hopefully it'll be the big confrontation. I mean, I theoretically could do Azazel this week, but I want to do more prep work on prepping himself for actual, direct confrontation.
Gotcha.
Because it will hopefully won't be just a straight fight per se.
Right.
All right, so though it may end up being that, we'll see. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope everybody had fun. We will see you guys next week and for the big confrontation. Until then, take care, and we will see you in the future. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
humans.